your meditation.
Hello, fellow Amiga users. I'm Bill.
I'm Anthony.
And we are the Guru Meditation. Thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel about the Commodore Amiga computer and the community that surrounds it. We make how-to videos, we do live streams, and we get out into the world and do show reports from Amiga shows and retro shows around the world.
We do interviews and record presentations from leaders in the Amiga community, and we do short profile documentaries about interesting Amiga users and their projects.
My Amiga vintage computer.
But most of all, we just have fun hanging out with you guys. Anthony and I met back in 1988 at the Westchester Amiga user group, a user group that still meets to this day, and this YouTube channel is an extension of that club.
Bill and I both have massive collections of Amiga hardware, software, and rare peripherals that we dig out and demo for you. Like, literally dig out.
I've seen you digging in Das bunker, and I feared for your safety.
Well, it's no more dangerous than the barn.
Whoa, oh, timber! Thanks so much for checking out our channel, guys. Hang out, have a great time, and Amiga forever.
We will see you on episodes of the Guru Meditation.
If you dig our videos, smash that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when we post a new video or go live, click the bell notification button. Yo, what is up, everyone? Happy Thursday. What's up, Eagle Beakster, Hell's Angel, P. Fontaine, Joe Ski Rock in the house. Thanks, everyone, for coming out today. Pierre, check your audio, because I think I'm good over here. I think we're all good. According to my monitoring, we're good. But, you know, these streams are flaky, to say the least. It's not an exact science. A lot of it's out of my control. Oh, you know what? I didn't close my window. So if you hear birds chirping and rain, it's because my window's open. But it gets really, really hot in here, so I'm trying to let some airflow come through. So if the birds get too annoying, let me know. But hopefully the birds will just add a little atmosphere. I'm good. All right. Thanks, Joe Ski and Hell's Angel. Holy cow. This episode, well, this stream was quite difficult to prepare for. I'll explain that later. But there's so much going on right now that I had to write down like a to-do list, an agenda for today's stream in my awesome Boing Ball notepad that I got from Trevor Dickinson from Aeon. How awesome is this? This thing is so cool. And it helped me today because I wrote down an agenda of what to expect on today's stream. Although, expect the unexpected. Man, I just want to thank all of you guys for coming and hanging out today. I love hanging out with you guys. I love hanging out with fellow Amiga users. This is just so much fun for me. And, you know, this is a place for people to come and share their Amiga stories, their Amiga passion, and spread positivity throughout the community. Because I know there's been some shenanigans happening throughout the week. And you know what? When you come here, it doesn't matter if you're an old school Amiga guy, if you're an OS4 guy, a more OS guy, an AROS guy, or gal. Everyone's welcome here, man. Just come here, have fun. We want to spread the Amiga love throughout the community, and that's what we're here to do. And you guys have been just an awesome group to hang out with, and I feel very lucky to hang out with you all. Awesome, Pierre. Glad you fixed your problem. All right, so let's open up the book and go over what I hope to achieve today. I'll be on for about 2 hours, I say, so I don't know if we're going to get to all this. But first up, met a gentleman named Patrick Hendricks on Facebook. He put up a post asking about codecs and recording your Amiga screen, actually recording a WinUAE screen. So I responded, hopefully tried to help him out. Turns out that Patrick programmed a Pac-Man emulator called Hungry Harry back in the 90s. And it's just resurfaced. He's bringing it back to life and he wanted to share it with everyone. So he was making this YouTube recording and he sent me a copy. So we're going to play some Hungry Harry, courtesy of Patrick Hendricks. It's a really, really fun game. Another thing that popped up, some really, really, really amazing artwork. Jose Gonzalez is an incredible pixel artist, and he recently released a demo. It's actually his third demo. It's a slideshow of all of his pixel art that he's done recently, and it's absolutely incredible. So we're going to check out Jose's demo of his work. It makes me extremely happy and sad because I have no talent when it comes to drawing in D-Paint, and this guy is incredible. He also worked on a game called Else We Get Mad, and that they just released a demo of that game, so we'll play some Else We Get Mad. And 40 years ago today, as Pierre brought to my attention, Star Wars was released. I can't believe it. So I guess it was May 25th, 1977, Star Wars came out. So Pierre, just for you, I loaded up Star Wars on the Amiga, and we're going to play some Star Wars for a minute. It's a fun game. So hang around for that, Pierre. Then we're going to fire up the Amiga 1200. Our boys over on the English Amiga board have been busy. Iraq has got a new demo out. It's a game that he's creating from scratch. It's called Allaire City. And he released this demo quite a while back, a few months ago, but I didn't see it. And he recently put a post up on English Amiga board listing all the projects he's working on. And I saw this one. I was like, oh, I'm not familiar with that one. So we're going to check it out. It's a really, really cool game. Again, it's a demo. The game's not finished yet. It's a demo of like level 1. So we're going to play some Allaire City from Iraq. Also on English Amiga board is Damien D. He's on fire. He's he's making all these CD32 games installable on Amiga 1200 hard drives. And one of the recent ones he did was T0. So we're going to play some T0. I love T0. It's an amazing game. And it's so cool to have it on the hard drive of the 1200 now. And then we're going to play another edition of What's on Bill's Disc, the floppy edition. We did this a little while back. We just started perusing one of my old hard drives and seeing what was on it. And I think you guys got a kick out of it. So today I have got like a bunch of floppy disks that I dug out. And some of them have a lot of my artwork on it from when I was a kid. And I want to preserve this stuff because obviously it's really important to me. So I'm going to copy these discs onto compact flash card and back them up onto my PC. And in the process, we'll look at some of this. We'll find out what's on some of these discs. I'm sure there's some surprises there. And that, that's going to be the main gist of the show because that's going to take quite some time. What else do I have on the agenda here? Oh, yes. So while we're going through what's on Bill's discs, something amazing came out. Vincent Cesar, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but he released a new album called Project Paula. He released it on Bandcamp, and this music's amazing. It's like a synthwave tribute to the Amiga. So what I'm hoping to do, we'll see if my computer can handle it, but I'm hoping to play some Project Paula while we're going through my discs, because it's cool to have some music in the background. I don't like to do it when I'm playing games because I don't want it to interfere with the music from the games, but when we're just in Workbench looking at photos and whatnot, we'll play some Project Paula, and that's from Vincent Cesar on Bandcamp. Also, guys, speaking of Paula, thanks so much for watching the Glenn Keller video over on our YouTube channel. Glenn is the designer of the Paula chip, and we were lucky enough to grab an interview with him after our panel discussion at VCF Southeast. So if you haven't seen it yet, head over to youtube.com/thegurumeditation and check out the Glenn Keller interview. And thanks so much for everyone who has watched it and commented. The reaction's been like overwhelmingly positive, and everyone's psyched to hear from Glenn. So great job to Anthony doing that interview, and thank you guys for checking it out. All right, moving right along. A couple of tidbits of Amiga news from our friends. Johnny over at Amiton TV released a video on YouTube. It's a video of Dream of Rowan, which is a new game that he's working on. He wanted to show us level 1 of the game. I was a Kickstarter backer to Dream of Rowan, and the game is looking really, really awesome. So if you want to check it out, head over to youtube.com/AmitonTV and check out Johnny's video of the first level of Dream of Rowan. It's still in either alpha or beta. So check that out. And also my buddy Christoph, he is an Amiga OS4 guru. He wrote the Amiga OS4 book that I did my Amiga OS4 installation demo on over at YouTube. And he's got a new Amiga OS4 book out. I think it's called Amiga OS4 for Everyone, Amiga OS 4.1 for Everyone. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I will get you the information on where you can buy Christoph's book. All right, awesome, guys. Oh, Hell's Angel, did you find out if those new Amigans run Amiga stuff or if they're just glorified Macs? Well, they do run Amiga stuff, but they they're power PCs. So, so you know, the spirit of the Amiga is there, but it's, you know, not Motorola based. It's power PC based. So you could call it a glorified Mac, but I think it's got a lot more soul in it than a glorified Mac. What's up, Roar? T0. Yes, you know it, baby. We're gonna play some T0. Joe Ski Rock. Yeah, if it's low enough, the background music doesn't interfere. The problem is I have to start up iTunes in order to play it, and I'm afraid I'm already dropping frames as it is, and my Mac is like maxed out. I'm at like 33% CPU speed, so 33% CPU usage, so that's borderline for a stream. So we'll fire up the music later on, and hopefully by that time you guys have already had some entertainment. So if it all goes to heck, at least we got something accomplished, right? Awesome, guys. So let me take a quick sip here, and we're gonna get ready. Quick sip of the kombucha. Roar, you are typing using a PS4 controller. That's amazing. Legend, dude, legend. I'm psyched that you're here, Roar. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I'm psyched that everyone's here. Thanks to everyone for stopping by. Love hanging out with you guys. So let's switch over here. Let's switch over to a little configuration. I had a bit of a nightmare getting ready for the stream because Patrick and Jose, all their stuff, they're from Europe, and well, Jose, I think Jose's from Spain, but I'm not sure. But anyway, they're from the land of PAL. So Patrick's game is designed to run on a PAL Amiga 500, and Jose's artwork was all done in PAL on D-Paint. So I had some issues getting it to run on my real 500. Let's switch over here. All right, there we go. There's Harry. So anyway, I wanted to run, this is my 1200, but I wanted to run this game on my real Amiga 500. Patrick sent me an ADF, and it boots up great, and it works like a charm on the 500. Problem is, it's in PAL, so the bottom of the maze is cut off. Now, I tried so many different things. Anthony hooked me up with PAL Booter, which is what I used to use back in the day, so thank you, Anthony, for finding that in the 11th hour. Unfortunately, it didn't work, and I believe the reason for that is that my Amiga 500 is one of the older ones. It's one of the original Amiga 500s, so it's got a 512K Agnes. It's an early rev of the board. And in order to be able to switch into PAL mode, you need a newer Agnes and a newer rev of the motherboard. So I wasn't able to play the game because the bottom part of the map is missing. So what I have to do instead is I have to emulate it, which is too bad because I always like to use real hardware as much as possible. But I got my little Raspberry Pi 3 with the awesome Amiga 500 3D printed case from Steve and Eddie fired up here, so we can play some Hungry Harry using the Pi, and I'll do the same for Jose's slideshow and his game as well. It's just unfortunate, but it's the way it goes. I need a PAL Amiga 500. And Hell's Angel, I can force my 1200 into PAL. That is a very good point. However, my 1200 is Kickstart 3.1, and Hungry Harry works with Kickstart 1.3 or 1.2. Now I know there's Degrader and there's like Sidekick and apps like that, and I actually started playing them last night, and I was up until about 2 a.m. playing with them, and it's a little bit more complicated because I can degrade to 1200 to make it go slower, take away RAM, take away the floppy drive, whatever. But getting it to boot in Kickstart 1.3 is more complicated because I have to like load in 1.3 ROMs, and it's not like out of the question, and it's a project that I want to do, but I just ran out of time, unfortunately. So it'll be fun to play with the Pi because the Pi is a good time. Joe Ski, did you do the solder fix to turn the 512 expansion into fast RAM instead of slow? No, I didn't. I didn't do that. No, my 500 is totally stock except for the GoTech drive. Now I'm not sure, Joe. I'm just doing research on that. Will that work even with the early rev boards? But you know what? I don't really want to solder the trace on my 500 because it's something I don't really need to do that often, and I want to try and keep it original. But yeah, I know guys who have done that. They've done a solder fix to make their 500 be able to boot into PAL. But the question is, I don't know if it would work even on the early rev motherboards. I have to do more research on it. Maybe you know the answer. I know I think it's Rev 6 and above, it definitely works. But I don't know if that trace fix works with the early ones. It could work. It could be a cool project. Maybe I'll do it on another 500. I don't want to mess with my 500 too much. Yo, inverse phase. Push button to eat. Nice. I'll see you in a little while, dude. Alright, so here we go. We're going to play a little Hungry Harry. It's Patrick Hendrick's game from the early 90s. It's a Pac-Man clone, and it's awesome. So, Patrick, thanks for the game. Oh, Patrick's in the chat. What's up, dude? Patrick, yeah, the problem with Hungry Harry on the 1200 is the ghosts do not move. The ghosts go like right through the maze, and they just move left to right. We can fire it up. I have it loaded up on my 1200 if you want to see the problem, but I didn't want to demo your game and have it work incorrectly. I want it to be working in all its full glory. And thanks for the ADF. The ADF on the 500 boots up great, Patrick. It boots up perfectly. It just, the whole PAL NTSC thing is the Achilles heel. And so I love this game. Let's do it. Patrick, if you have any tidbits that you want to say about the game, go for it. It's awesome to have you in chat, dude. I love your game. It's amazing. I'm a huge Pac-Man fan. I love Pac-Man. And I especially love Ms. Pac-Man. And I believe it was Pac-Man's birthday earlier in the week. So this is a very appropriate game to play. Unfortunately, the joystick I'm using is kind of not good. It's the Competition Pro USB. And it's not very good. I don't like it very much, but it's good enough for now. At least we get to play some Hungry Harry. I really like your levels in this game, Patrick. They are very creative. And I also really like... I usually don't die that soon. But I was going to say I like the progression of difficulty, because it starts off easy enough. So you can play the game and have fun, and then it gets pretty difficult. I haven't played it that much, but I made it to level 3, which is a crazy maze. I know you asked me about level 5. I haven't made it there yet, but let's see what we can do. Patrick, if I read the credits correctly in this game, you are from Holland? Holland is definitely one of the best places for Amiga, from what I can tell. I lived in Amsterdam for about 6 months, and I loved it. The Dutch people were super, super nice. I still keep in touch with them. Now I'm here. I'm not really playing well for points. I'm just trying to beat the level so we can see all of his maps. Yeah, Holland does rule, dude. You rule. I love the Dutch people. They're so nice. How awesome is this? We got an Amiga 2000 up there. The music is great too. Yeah, Pat, this game's awesome. I'm not just saying that. Like, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be playing it on stream right now. I really like it. Get ready. Oh, this is the crazy level already. This is the Amiga level. We must. Oh, you know what happened was I played the game a little bit before the stream, and that must be what happened. This is dangerous. When you go up here into the danger zone, oh man, it's so difficult. I love it. When you go up there into the corner in the danger zone, you better have eaten a power pill. Like right here, I'm just for safety, you gotta eat that power pill. Oh, but look at this. There's a door here that'll shoot us over here. Nice. I'm doing pretty good there. Let's just use this pill. I'm probably gonna play again because I have fewer lives than I normally do at this point. I love Commodore Amiga 68030. How awesome! Is this not the coolest like Pac-Man map ever? And I just put myself in a corner. Agnes, I'm gonna die by Agnes. Death by Agnes. The game is programmed in DevPack 3 assembler. Sweet. I wish I could program. That's on my my bucket list. I used to program in BASIC and Visual Basic, but nothing too crazy. Let's play again. We got a lot to do today, but I am psyched to play this game. I just enjoy it a lot. Let's see what level we start on here, Pat. I feel like we started on level 2. Artware. That's a great name for a company. Hungry Harry. It's so cute. It's your first production, but certainly not your last. Watch out for the next production. If you are playing an illegal copy, order an original version. Contact us. Here's our address. Artwave. I think since you gave it to me, it's legal. But I'd be happy to donate if you guys still have a company set up. Nice, so 3 of you guys made it. Oh, it's the free version, sweet. Copyright 1992 artware. Wow, the source code is over 100 pages? Holy cow. That is impressive. I don't know if that's a lot for a game, but it sounds like a lot to me. And like I said, yeah, see before guys, we started on level 2. This is level 1. Level 1 is like the lake level, and level 2 we go to the city, and then level 3 we go inside the Amiga. How cool is that? Level 3, it's also, I love the style of that maze, you know, it's so different than a traditional Pac-Man game. That was a risky move there, Bill. But I got away with one. And like I said, the progression of difficulty is really nice. It makes it very, whoa, oh, oh, that was a joystick problem. Shouldn't have died. I want to at least get back to Amiga level, guys. Usually when I play, like, Miss Pac-Man is my jam. I love Pac-Man, but Miss Pac-Man is my jam, and I play for score on Miss Pac-Man. I always want to get 1600 on the ghosts. Once I get used to this game, I will get a little bit better at that. But right now I'm just playing for level.
Dinner time.
Roar, it was made in 1992. Patrick coded it.
Dinner time.
Uh-oh. You know, it's so funny because those little containers on the side where the ghosts launch from, in my simple brain, I keep thinking that that's the tunnel, like in Pac-Man. Because the tunnels are on the side in Pac-Man, but here the tunnels are at the top and the bottom. So I keep going there thinking I'm going to be safe. Oh boy. Oh, I thought I was going to sneak through, but I didn't. I'm getting destroyed on this one, Pat. Pat, I would love to know, you know, I'd love to like ask you one day, how do you program, we'll try that again. How do you like even like program the ghosts to have artificial intelligence? That's amazing. I always wondered about that in games, like how do you make the characters think? Well, there you go. I didn't even beat level number 1. The ghosts are unpredictable. And when the game progresses, they move more towards Harriet. That's really cool. Hell's Angels, they should do a Dutch version too. Being that they are Dutch. After eating the power pill, they try to move away as much as possible from Harry. Roar, I don't know how you can miss it, Roar. What's wrong with you, my man? Just joking. Let's play again. I want to get back to that Amiga level at least. Artware. I love, that's a great name for a company. Obviously, I love art. Push your button to eat.
Get ready.
So Patrick, when you made this game back in 1992, I bet you never imagined that someone would be playing it in 2017 live in front of a bunch of Amiga fans. I am really playing it poorly in front of a bunch of Amiga fans as well. I swear I've beaten this level without dying. It always happens that way, right?
Dinner time.
Dinner time. I love it. Yeah, so Patrick, I actually worked for Heineken for a year. I did a 1-year-long project for them, and that's why I was living
Dinner time.
in Amsterdam. And also in the town near their brewery, like the actual brewery, not the museum brewery in Amsterdam. It was so much fun. I rode bicycles everywhere and drank lots of beers, hung out with some good peeps. It was one of the best, probably the best job of my life. Which makes me kind of sad because it's over. Hopefully there's still more good stuff to come. These ghosts are a lot smarter than I am. Jojo, what's up, dude? Joe Ski is asking, could you learn a pattern to avoid the ghosts like in the arcade? And Pat says, nope, that won't work. That's good. I'm glad it won't work. Jojo, what's up, dude? We are, we're gonna check out your demo as soon as I'm done playing this game. Both demos, your slideshow demo, as well as your game demo. I could play this game all afternoon. The problem is I have so much to do on the stream today. There's so much cool stuff happening that I want to show you guys that I'll try and get to the Amiga level. I'll try and get to Amiga level one more time. Now we're in the city. We went from the country to the city. Dinner time. I'm just playing for dots here. I'm not playing for score. Oh boy. So obviously you must have seen the documentary Chasing Ghosts, right? It's wonderful. As well as The King of Kong. If you haven't, you have to check them out. They're awesome films. Chasing Ghosts as a Pac-Man fan. King of Kong is just I love Donkey Kong too. I always preferred Pac-Man over Donkey Kong. Now, my favorite version of Pac-Man, my favorite home version of Pac-Man, was Pac-Man on my Atari 800. That thing was amazing. Because that Pac-Man on the 2600 VCS left a lot to be desired. It was nothing like the arcade game at all. The maze was different. Pac-Man flickered. I understand that they made the game under duress. And they were forced to get it out as fast as possible. And I'm dead. So, there's no... I understand why it's that way. And there's no hate there. But the Atari 800 version of Pac-Man was just awesome. Jojo, no, dude. We haven't played Else We Get Mad yet, and we haven't watched your demo yet. It's coming up. Amiga level. Oh, Pat says, at every crossing, the distance between a ghost and Harry is calculated for every possible direction. In the first levels, they go quite random in a direction, but the further you get, the more calculated the shortest route is taken. Ah. Yeah, Jojo, we're gonna play it soon. Amsterdam does rule, Pat. I love Amsterdam. And my wife lived in Den Haag for a while. She was an au pair in Den Haag. No, the ghosts speed up. It gets more difficult, Joski. You can steer before a crossing, so you move very smooth and continuous. Ah, okay, cool. Vetrex Raleigh in the house. Thanks for following, Vetrex Raleigh. Let me give you a shout out real quick. Obviously, you guys are into YouTube, and Vetrex Raleigh is one of my favorite YouTubers. He is a Vetrex expert based on his name, but he also does Amiga stuff. So go check out Vetrex Raleigh on YouTube. He's an awesome dude, and his videos are incredible. A lot more detailed than ours. Vetrex is the man. What's up, dude? If you want to throw your YouTube link in the chat, Vetrex, go for it. Or if anyone else has anything else they'd like to throw in the chat, just go for it. That's what, you know, this channel and the stream is all about. It's just hanging out, promoting each other.
Dinner time.
There's Gary. I love it. This is where we met our demise last time, up here at Agnes. No. 68030. This is, I mean, come on. Is this not the coolest Pac-Man level we've ever seen? It's extremely difficult.
Dinner time.
Dinner time. I love all the little sound effects. They're hilarious. Where's Paula? Where's Paula at? Oh no, 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 no. I can't find Paula. Oh, this is cool. They don't go through the tunnel.
Action.
That's a good little technique. Shoot. It's come down to the wire. I've never beat the Amiga level. Let's see. Hopefully they don't go into the tunnel. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let them go over here. They're going around Denise. See if we can get that power pill. Got it. We got this. We got this. Yeah! Try to steer before the corner. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, Pat, you hear your voice? That's great. Unfortunately, I'm using this this Competition Pro 2 USB stick that I've plugged into the Pi, and it's for this game it's actually working pretty well, but it's not the best joystick.
Get ready.
All right, we're back in the garden now. That Amiga level is the coolest thing I've seen, though. All right, well, we spent a brief moment in the garden. Thanks, Roar. Appreciate that, bud. I'm getting better at the game. You know what? That little technique of working the tunnel works really well. Oh man, he's got a guillotine. He's got a he's got a coffin and he's getting buried. Sad. Pat, awesome game, dude, and thank you so much for sending me the game. I'm sorry I couldn't get it working on my 500. Well, I did get it working, but the bottom's cut off because of the whole PAL thing. But you know, one of these days I'll get either Sidekick, or I think you sent me a link to Amiga.org, and one of those pieces of software it's available somewhere, but I couldn't find it because the link was broken. But I did get Sidekick, I got Degrader, but I just didn't have time to get the Kickstart 1.3 happening on my 1200. But that's why I'm doing the Raspberry Pi. But the Raspberry Pi is a good option. You know, it's cool. Not as cool as a real Amiga. We'll fire up the real Amiga soon. Oh, nice. You can send me a cheat version with more lives, and you can push the left button to go to the next level. Sweet. I'll take it. Although I don't like to cheat. But the Amiga games are so difficult that sometimes you have to cheat a little bit. Like Shadow of the Beast. I needed the trainer in order to get through Shadow of the Beast. I could not ever beat Shadow of the Beast. All right, so Jojo, here we go, dude. Jojo, let's check out your artwork. So as you guys know, I love art. I went to art school. The Amiga is what got me into art, and it was also art is what got me into the Amiga because it was the first computer out there for artists. And Jojo, who's in chat, is an incredible deep-paint pixel artist. And he's got three slideshows out now. He just released number 3, so we're gonna check out number 3. So you know, literally, like, hold on to your hats because you're gonna get blown away by his artwork. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. We are gonna put in, and again, we have the same issue with the PAL, so I'm just gonna stick with the Pi for now. All right, let's eject Hungry Harry, and let's put in Jojo's disc. And then after we look at Jojo's artwork, we're going to check out a game he worked on. Uh-oh, where is it? It's got to be here somewhere. I know I played it on here, Jojo. I know I have it. Where is it, guys? Else We Get Mad is his game. There it is. Jojo. Boom. Reset. After 25 years, that's the first serious attention given to your game. Oh, dude, thank you. Well, thank you for the game. Like I said, I really mean it. It's a really cool game. I wouldn't play it if it wasn't good. I love Pac-Man games, and that's an awesome game. Now here's JoJo's slideshow. It's incredible. Great music too, JoJo. You beat Shadow of the Beast, Joe Ski Rock. Wow. That's impressive. That is impressive. Amazing, JoJo. It's incredible. Oh, Amiga Wave, right? Okay, you guys are on YouTube, right? I've seen your videos. You do this live sometimes. Yeah, if you want to go onto, I think it's YouTube/Amiga Wave. I don't know the URL, but JoJo, if you want to throw it in chat, go check those guys out, man. JoJo does his artwork live, and it's incredible to see him do this stuff from scratch. I love the bowling ball on the Viking ship. That's awesome. Was that Bella? Inverse, that is hilarious. Jojo, this is awesome. Oh my god. That's you know, to be honest, I'm more impressed with this than like the early New Tech demos. That stuff was digitized, and this is, to me, you know, this is even more beautiful. Sly Stallone, baby. That's Cobra. I used to love Cobra. Vetrex Raleigh on Twitch. Vetrex, if you want to throw your YouTube link in chat, man, go for it. Like, I love your channel. It's really fantastic. A little more Sly Stallone. Roar, he is an incredible artist. His work inspires me too. I mean, I could never draw in D-Paint, but I can do other things with the Amiga, which is something I want to do. I want to use my Amiga as an artistic tool, because I want to work within its limitations. I think you can create some beautiful stuff. I mean, look at that. Kurt Russell, Escape from LA. Was that Escape from LA or Escape from New York? Yeah, Inverse, I know what you're talking about, because it looks just like him. Wow, 16 colors. I think it's low res, right? I'm not sure about the resolution. Little Indiana Jones and what, The Last Crusade? That's the third one. Marilyn Monroe. That's amazing, dude. Retro Red Rum. What is up, my friend? Oh, Big Trouble in Little China, of course. 320 by 256, 16 colors. Incredible. Predator. Arnie, D-Paint 5, awesome. Jojo, this is really incredible. The worst Amiga game I ever played, Joe? Oh man, I gotta think about that one. Top Gun. You know, do you know they're making Top Gun 2? They just announced it yesterday. Tom Cruise, like the geriatric ward. It is impressive that's only 16 colors. Little Empire. I gotta think about that one, Joski. The worst Amiga game. You know what it is I probably, if it was a game I didn't like, I just played it for a few minutes and then just stopped, so it didn't stick with me. I love the green. It's a very like Matrix, cyberpunk, sci-fi look. And I know what that's from, but I can't think of it. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, Retro Red Rum, dual cam all the way. Yeah, the dithering is awesome, but it's so cool that it's like handmade dithering. Incredible. Okay, and that's the first shot of his game that we're gonna play next. You know, I gotta think about biggest disappointment of a game. There are a few games that look really pretty, but the gameplay is poor. Maybe Blood Money, I don't know. I haven't played in a while. I wasn't very good at Blood Money, but I love the intro. Super C is a pretty bad game. I've never even heard of Super C. Outrun, Joski, okay. Oh, I love it. There's Voltron. That's like, there's two Voltrons, and that's not the classic line Voltron. I think that's the other Voltron. Outrun. It's so funny, Joski. Like, I didn't hate Outrun for some reason. I know it is like a big disappointment on the Amiga. Oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. I love how you made night. Drawing night or making night is very difficult. Especially like I'm a cinematographer, so a lot of times I have to light for night, which in real life lighting for night. And it's hard because night's black, but you can't have black on the screen. That windmill's sick. I love it. Joe, I'm still thinking about your question. I might need a little time to think about it. I love the silhouette. I love how it's a silhouette of the building and just that orange light in that room is on. It's very mysterious. That's cool. Oh, Super C is the second Contra. Gotcha. E.T. That's incredible. I love all the lines in his face, all the details. It's amazing that you can get this much detail with such a low resolution, Jojo. Fast Switch Gamer ET, you know it. Predator. That is awesome. Jojo, when you draw these, are you drawing? Like, are you looking at an image and drawing them, or are you just drawing it from your imagination? Fast Switch. The res is 320 by 256, I think he said. There we have it. There we have it. Now it just loops again. I mean, I could sit here and watch this all day. It's amazing. I think this is just a loop now. There's Bella. That's hilarious. That's too funny. Bravo, Jojo. Awesome work, dude. I'm very impressed and inspired. It's crazy, Fast Switch Gamer. That's beautiful stuff. All right, now let's fire up the game. Jojo, I don't know exactly what Jojo did for the game. Obviously, he did the graphics. I'm not sure what else he did, but we're gonna fire up the new demo. I found it on English Amiga board, and we're gonna check it out. Again, unfortunately, sorry, I'm using the Raspberry Pi, not the real Amiga. It's a PAL NTSC thing, as I said earlier. At least we will fire up the real Amiga, don't you worry. We'll play plenty of games on the real Amiga today. But for now, this made it a little bit easier to deal with. Alright, Jojo, here we go. And if you guys, just so you guys know, I am using AmiBill, which is an amazing emulator for the Raspberry Pi. It comes with the new version of Raspberry Pi. I'm sorry, it comes with a new version of RetroPie. And it's based on UAE for ARM. And it's a wonderful, wonderful emulator. Let's reset. Retro. The issue with the PAL NTSC is that I want to play on my Amiga 500, and I have an early rev of the motherboard, and the Fat Agnes will not boot into PAL mode even with PAL booter, so the bottom of the screen gets cut off. Boots up fine. Like, it works fine. It's hard to play Hungry Harry when you can't see the bottom of the maze. Fast Switch Gamer is looking for a 500 or a 1200. If anyone has one, please talk to you. Check Fast Switch. If you're on Facebook, if you're in the Commodore Amiga Facebook group, a lot of guys post up sales there, and they give much better prices than eBay. And I don't know where you live, Fast Switch, but if you're in Europe, it will be great for you because most of the people selling them are in Europe. Whoops. Alright, I wanted to go back to that screen. Alright, here we go. Let's go back to the loading screen. Alright, play now. 2 players. We got 2-player option, single player. We'll go single player. Music on, mode hard, hard or easy, gotta go hard. And let's play it. Yeah, Vetrix, a good one. Lots of people talk to you, but not so many will hand over an Amiga. Oh, Fast Switch, nice. You live on the East Coast in States. Me too, I'm in New York. It's tricky because, I would recommend a 1200 to you. I love the 500 as my first Amiga, but the 1200 is just so usable in 2017. Whoops, I was too slow there. It's got the PC MCIA port, which is huge. It makes it so easy to share files between your PC and your 1200. Although Vetrix, I love Raleigh. I love your video about the ACA 500 Plus. I'm seriously considering getting that. Single player. Okay, let's do it. Oh, we met? Sorry, Fast Switch. I apologize. Get him. Alright. I like it. It's like a double dragon side scroll and beat him up. Oh, you can jump and kick too? Sweet. This is where this Competition Pro joystick USB isn't so good because my finger gets tired. Oh, you're first with the 1000. Sweet. I mean, the 1000 is the classic of the classic. The problem with the 1000 is it's just not as usable in 2017. You're stuck with the floppies. You can't use GoTech because you need to insert the Kickstart floppy disk. You can't, for some reason, you can't insert a Kickstart floppy disk in a GoTech. I'm sure they'll figure that out, but it must be because the Kickstart probably has some information about the floppy drive. That's my guess. So JoJo, like, who are we beating up here? These guys have a very photorealistic face. Is this like one of your friends or your enemies? Joe Ski. Oh yeah, Joe. You have to choose sound or music. That's not cool. We want both. JoJo, I'm loving the game, man. Double Dragon. Oh my god, it's such a classic. Oh, you got me. I love that people are making new games in 2017. New Amiga games in 2017. I mean, who imagined? New ports, completely new games like this one. Like I said before, our buddy Johnny made Dream of Rowan game, which I was a Kickstarter backer of. So hopefully that's coming out soon. He posted a video on YouTube. If you go to youtube.com/AmitonTV, there's a new demo of Dream of Rowan. And we're going to fire up this 1200 and check out Irok's new game. Irok is a legend. He did Time Gal, which is one of my favorite releases of 2017. Game over. We'll play one more round. This is awesome, JoJo. Cool. You're looking for a game, something like Battle Over Libya. That sounds very familiar. JoJo, cool, man. Your buddies are very talented as well. New high score. Whoops. Oh, I guess I have to use a keyboard for it. Oh well. One more round, JoJo. One more round. Graphics, JoJo 73. JoJo, the graphics are awesome. Single player, music on, mode hard. Alright, cool. Play. One more time. It's, you know what's really cool, JoJo, is I can see like your art style comes through in the game. When I look at your slideshows and I look at the game, there's like a cohesiveness to it where I know they were created by the same artist, and that's super cool. You gotta get Kurt Russell in the game. Yo, Sanad, what is up, dude? We are playing the demo of a new game from our buddy JoJo, who's in the chat, who is an incredible pixel art artist. We just looked at a slideshow from JoJo, and his work is absolutely phenomenal. And he did the graphics for this game. And this is a demo version of the game that they just released. I saw it on English Amiga board a couple days ago. Use the jump kick and shoot. All right, let's jump kick, JoJo. Oh. Nice. Jump kick, I think, beats him. It does more damage, it appears. I like the... Oh man, he's kicking my butt. I'm gonna go beat up on this guy. Oh, shoot. Get him. Right, we got him. We got Suit Man. Yeah, 2-player mode. Oh, nice. You tweeted the game out for your German followers. Sweet. The game's great. 2-player mode, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I did some Bruce Lee sounds. Bruce Lee, now that game, on my Atari 800, is one of my all-time favorites. Yo, Chickenpox1, thank you for the follow. I just come over here and hang out on Twitch. I'm a casual streamer. I try and stream like once a week, and it's usually Amiga, and I try and use real Amigas as much as possible. Sometimes, like in the cases like this where I had a problem with the NTSC and PAL, I had to go with emulation on my little RetroPie here. When I don't stream Amiga, like anything I stream will always have a vintage or a retro theme. but it may, even if it's not a retro game. Like, for example, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I haven't streamed it yet, but I want to stream it. I started playing that game the other day. It was for free. I got it for free from Uplay, and oh my god. Love it, love it. So I want to play some of that. Wakumba, thank you for following. That is awesome. Thanks for all the follows, and thanks for hanging out today, guys. Like I said, this is a place of positivity in the Amiga community. Everyone can just come here and like share their stuff, whether you make games, whether you have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel or whatever you do. Just come here and hang out and be awesome to each other and have a good time. That's what this channel's all about. Chickenpox, thank you, man. This 1200 is gorgeous. My friend, it belongs to my friend Pierre. Well, it did belong to my friend Pierre, who's in chat, and now belongs to me. So he took excellent care of it, and I'm taking excellent care of it, and I spruced it up a little bit. So thank you. Yeah, it's all original, except for the insides. I replaced the hard drive with a compact flash card. Actually, that's about it. I have an Indivision AGA, which is like sitting on my shelf that I haven't even installed yet. So I might do that once on stream too. Jojo, thanks for the follow, dude. Thank you. Garrison, the Gauntlet clone, Joski. Oh, dude, I love Garrison. Garrison was the Gauntlet clone, and it is fantastic. I love Garrison. The music in Garrison's awesome too. It's like digitized, like da na 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 na. It's awesome. Thanks, Jojo. You should get Anthony to be Bud Spencer. That's hilarious. Oh, Jojo, yeah, the characters are based on an 80s movie. Got you. I must have missed that movie. I can't somehow. I don't know how. I gotta go back and watch it because obviously I grew up watching movies in the 80s, and you were into Predator and Top Gun and all those, and for some reason this one's just not ringing a bell for me. Was it an American film or was it one you guys had in Spain? Chickenpox. Okay, so here's the deal with the recapping. It's not recapped yet. I basically open it up like once a week and check on it, and I see if the caps are bulging or not, but I haven't recapped it yet, and it is going to get recapped very, very soon. Not by me, because I don't trust myself to do the recap. I'm thinking about sending it out to Asili from amiga.org, or having my buddy do it locally. But right now, like visually, like all the caps are looking good. There's nothing's bulging. Everything looks perfect. And like I said, I check it about once a week. I know it does need to get done regardless, but yeah. So hopefully everything stays good for a little bit. I mean, it makes me a little nervous to send it to California. Not because of Asili, because he's amazing, but it's just taking it apart and sending it in the mail. I don't know. It just worries me a little bit. It's so precious, you know. You don't always see the acid under the caps? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, next Bill and Anthony as Terrence and Bud. Nice and odd. Alright, with Vectrex and Chickenpox, I will make sure that I don't wait any longer and get it recapped. I know it is. I understand. I know it's absolutely necessary. I just, I need someone to do it that really knows what they're doing, because I would. This machine works great, and if I tried to recap it, it wouldn't work anymore. I guarantee. I guarantee you. All right, what's up next? I gotta check the agenda because today's a busy stream. If the solder joints are not shiny anymore, the devil's in the caps. Okay, I'll be sure to check it, Chickenpox. Thanks for that info, dude. Oh, okay, yeah, next on the agenda, okay. So, Jojo, thank you so much. The title of the movie in English is Watch Out, We Are Mad. Okay, I'll check it out. I never saw it, Jojo. I'll check it out. Jojo, awesome work, dude. Congratulations on your artwork. Congratulations on the game. Awesome stuff. Inverse says, just so I'm aware, bulging isn't the only way the caps fail, and what Chickenpox one's talking about, they usually turn kind of greenish. Oh, the pins turn greenish. Sweet. All right, Inverse. You know what, Inverse? Maybe what I should do is, Inverse, when you come over next week, we'll open it up and you can take a look at it for me. because I'm not a hardware expert. I can't. I've done like a very minimal amount of soldering, but there's no way like I want to go anywhere near my 1200 with a soldering iron. I need someone that really knows what they're doing. Sweet, awesome inverse. Thank you. Moonstone chickenpox. All right, so here we go. Well, Pierre, who's in the chat, reminded me that 40 years ago today, May 25th, 1977, Star Wars came out. So let's just throw on the Amiga Star Wars game real quick. Again, it's easier if the Amiga Star Wars game actually works great on my 500, but this will save me like one switch over, so we'll just stick with the Pi for a minute. I apologize. And then we'll get rid of this Pi and we'll be on a real Amiga. Hopefully the caps survive. Hopefully the caps survive the stream. Vectrex, yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares. Vectrex, you know Glenn. I think Glenn is gonna do the recapping for me. Glenn can handle it. Glenn's awesome. You know Glenn. Glenn's Retro Show. He is my buddy and he lives very close by. But I'm glad they scared me, Vectrex, because I God forbid anything happens to this machine, you know, I would cry. So Pierre, this is for you. We'll play a little Star Wars. Vectrex, you trust Glenn? Okay, perfect. Yeah, Glenn is the man. Oh, Inverse, you know someone with an A1200 cap kit? Yeah, I'll buy it. Dude, bring it up. I'll buy it from him. Oh, I wish I had a Power PC in here. I've got the Microbotics 030 in here. Yeah, I don't want any damage to be done to this motherboard. As I drink kombucha very close, uncomfortably close to it. Oh, you're not aware of the Amiga Star Wars game, Pierre? Well, now you will be. Yo, Kick'em's Amiga Wave, thanks for the follow. I assume you're with JoJo because I saw the Amiga Wave tattoo that he drew on that woman's arm, and the Amiga Wave game we just played. It was awesome. So congratulations on your game. I love it. It's really, really wonderful. And you got a heck of an artist there working with you. Yeah. So I don't know why my notifications come up twice. I apologize for that. Trumpet Wars. Chickenpox, yeah, I do have other Amigas. I have a 4000 and I have like 5 or 6 Amiga 500s. See, I grabbed the Amiga mouse, but I'm gonna use my PC gaming mouse, which is actually a good thing because there's a lot of clicking that happens in this game, and I'd rather destroy a PC mouse than an Amiga mouse. All right, here we go. Wave 1, Wave 3, or Wave 5. So it's basically easy, medium, hard. I'm going to start easy because this game is difficult. So it looks like vector graphics. That's for you, Vectrex Raleigh. They're not true vector graphics, they're more line art. But you basically move the mouse pointer and aim. Simple. Move the mouse pointer, aim, press the button, shoot. Kill the bad guys. Kill the bad guys, get the girl, save the world. That's the tagline for Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It doesn't get any better than that. TIE Fighter. I'm sorry, I have to lower the resolution of this mouse. Or increase the resolution. It's fast. So happy Star Wars. You know, it's so weird. I haven't really seen anyone talking about the fact that Star Wars was released 40 years ago today. It's kind of a big deal. Alright, here we go.
Look at the size of that thing.
Look at the size of that thing. I'm not sure what to do. Shoot the fireballs. Alright. You never saw this game, Pierre. I'm psyched that you are able to see it. It's a fun one. Lots of clicking. Oh, that fireball hit us. It's bad. Oh, double hit. Shields are going down, boys. I assume we're gonna have to drop a bomb in the vent. I don't know how to drop the bomb. Maybe just shoot it. Maybe just shoot the vent. If we get that far, I'm down to 4 in the shield. Did I get it? Boom! Boom! Headshot. Get the girl, save the world. It's too bad she's your hot sister. Oh, Joski, you have an Amiga 500 and a 2000. You haven't turned it on in 10 years. Now you're nervous. Well, the guys in the chat will know better than me, but maybe that's a good thing, right? Because doesn't powering on the caps after so many years, isn't that not good for it? But that was fun. Let's play another round. We can throw on Empire Strikes Back too, even though it's not the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back.
Red 5 standing by.
I wonder if this, let's see, let me see something. I wonder if this has got a volume control, because the volume's a little bit low. Sound. Stereo separation, 70%, stereo delay. I don't see anything about output volume. Alright. Resume, business as usual. You've seen the Vectrex version and the original arcade version, but not the Amiga. How cool. Awesome, Pierre. Well, thank you for mentioning the 40th anniversary of Star Wars to me. That's very, very cool, and I'm glad you got to see something. I will have it on Saturday, so feel free to play it. It works great on my 500. Don't turn on the 1000. Just send it to Vectrex Raleigh for free. It'll save your life. That's hilarious. Kickham says, you can try our English demo, Futurum Sacrum, for the Amiga. I do want to try it. Oh, sweet. I'll definitely try it. It's a little bit of a deal for me to click on that link now and download it, because my computer, when it comes to streaming, it's maxed out right now. So if I start clicking around in Chrome, like downloading, uncompressing, and doing all that jazz, I'm afraid that the stream might go down. So I will definitely download the game and try it. Maybe I'll do it on the next stream. Hopefully I'll stream next Tuesday. That's kind of my target date. But I have to edit our Trevor Dickinson video as well. But my target is to be finished with that by Tuesday. It's a holiday weekend, so hopefully I get to finish editing it over the weekend. But Kick'ems, I will definitely download that game for sure. I just don't want to do it right now because I'm afraid of the health of the stream. You know what? I blew up the Death Star. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. So we have a lot of games to play today. So why don't we just move right on to Empire Strikes Back? Is it under E or S? I think it's under S. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Reset. Yeah, Kick'ems. I'll definitely download it and check it out. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I'm having so much fun hanging out with you guys. The cracked version. This text is NSFW. I love these crack intros. They're hilarious. So I got the volume cranked up all the way on this little Pi, but I feel like it's a little bit down. But that's all right. Yeah, I wonder if Cedric knows him. I bet he does. No, oh, no worries, Pierre. If you can't make it, no. I mean, I would love to have you. I hope you can make it. I mean, you know, we'll be there late. Oh, Joski, that is a good one. TV Sports Baseball. Wasn't that originally Bo Jackson Baseball from Mindscape? Very good question. And I never played. I'm a huge TV Sports football fan, but I never had TV Sports Baseball back then. I have it now, but I haven't played it. But that's one I want to try. And I remember Bo Jackson. That's a very good question. Vectrex, you had that same cracked version here in the middle of nowhere. Vectrex, where are you? Where do you, if you don't mind?
He could destroy us.
F1 toggles mouse joystick, F2 to switch to vertical axis. Okay. I think it's basically the same game. You know, guys, I'm gonna go easy. Easy. Oh, they put some cutscenes in it. I love it. Shoot, rope. Two Imperial probots searching for rebels. Doesn't look like Hoth, but hey. Oh, okay, I guess it's my progress up there on the top. You know, one of my favorite PC games of all time is X-Wing. That's a great game. I used to play X-Wing back in the day. X-Wing, Descent, Rise of the Triad, and Full Throttle. That was my jam on the PC. I even had a Syndicate as well, but Syndicate was more my Amiga jam. Shoot robots and their transmissions. Darth Vader alerted to the rebels' presence. I don't know what, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, except I'm just gonna shoot. So I probably have to hook onto these two. Oh, I probably have to hook on and pull down the AT-AT. Those are the AT-ATs. I don't know how to, I don't know what I'm doing. This is certainly different than Star Wars Battlefront, which I play these days. It's amazing. I love Battlefront. I'm assuming I shoot where it's red. Rebel hideout. All right. Shoot the TIE fighters. There was an instruction manual at the beginning of the game that I didn't read. See, I've gotten lazy in my old age. Back then, I used to like read the manuals, open the box, read the manual. Now I've been trained by the youth. Just open the game up and play. Oh, I got something cool I want to show you guys too. Something physical. Ooh, I'm a Jedi. I'm a Jedi now. Who's the Jedi now? Game over. I thought I was a Jedi. Oh, cool. Eastern part of Austria, close to Slovakia. Sweet. Yo, what's up, Harleen? Thanks for coming and hanging out today. It's great to have you. The sound effects are great, right, Joski? Yeah, X-Wing and TIE Fighter are great. Wait, you got Doom running on your Amiga 2000? Oh, inverse. That is very, very cool. All right. We have a lot to do today. I think it's time to put away the pie and continue on. Fire up the real Amiga. Now I'm worried about these caps. I know it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. You can end a rub. This is interesting. Sweet. Oh, written by Vector Graphics. You know what though? I gotta be honest. I'm a little bit curious about Jedi. Is it the same style? Let's just throw on Jedi real quick. And we can't do Star Wars and Empire and not at least take a quick look at Jedi, right? I remember I did have Star Wars for my Amiga. I don't remember if I think I had Empire, I don't remember, but I definitely did not have Jedi. Oh, get me a screenshot for sure. The Doom is impressive for ECS. Oh, sweet, I'll check it out. Retro is calming me down. Don't worry about the caps. It's gonna be. You know what I don't know is I don't know if this floppy drive works. So when we play What's on Bill's Disc, we're gonna use that external floppy. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I love hanging out with you guys, and it's so cool that you guys come here and hang out and support Amiga community. There's so many creative people here, fun people to hang out with. I love doing these streams and hanging out with you guys, so thanks everyone for coming by today. I don't know if this is loading properly or it's not. If it's not loading properly, I'll just bail and we'll fire up to 1200. On the 1200, we're going to play Iraq's new game. Iraq is an awesome dude over on English Amiga board. He's got a demo. Well, it's not his new game. Again, it's a demo of his new game. And we are also going to play T0 from Damien D. T0, a great CD32 game that Damien D has made installable on an Amiga 1200 hard drive. So that's cool. See, I got my notes. Otherwise, I would forget. I would get off track. Not working, right? All right. Well, we'll pull a plug on this. We'll save Jedi for another day. All right, I am going to do a little switch over here. I'm going to pull apart this Pi, and we are going to set up the 1200. I can make a little bit of room on the desk here, which is cool. All right, bye-bye, Pi. I love this case, though. How awesome is this case? Right? Sorry, it's a little overexposed. I have the exposure set for me. But check out this. How cool is that? Oh, that's hilarious. It's keying out the green. You can see through it. But yeah, I got this case from Stephen Eddy. I met him on the Facebook group as well, and this case is sweet. Super, super sweet. Let's get rid of this Competition Pro USB stick. I'll just leave that keyboard there. We can pull that aside. I can get rid of this mouse because that's going to throw me off. I'm going to keep grabbing the PC mouse and not the Amiga mouse. So that's good. Now I'm going to take this HDMI cable and go plug it in to my converter box. I'm going to do this carefully. This is delicate surgery here. I don't want to accidentally unplug anything. Vectrex Raleigh, am I using a blue screen instead of a green screen? I am using a green screen, but my software only has one setting called chroma key, so it kind of keys out anything that's blue or green, which is frustrating because the floppy disk on my hat is blue, so it becomes transparent. So it keys out anything that's blue or green, which is frustrating because there's even a selector that says you can choose the color with an eyedropper, and even when I choose the shade of green with the eyedropper, it still keys out blue because you have to select chroma key, and then once you select chroma key, then you can activate the dropper. But I think chroma key just means blue and green together, which is really, really odd. I think they want to make it easy for people because it's kind of like it's not a professional program. It's designed for gaming, so it's called Game Show. It's really good. But I think that's why. I think they just want to try and get the key as much as possible. It's not very precise, and I don't know why. I don't know why you can't just say key only the blue or key only the green. It's very strange, especially when you use the eyedropper. But I can see it's getting darker out, and I can see there's a little bit of contamination here. Let's see if we can fix that. It's hard to see, until I make myself larger like that. Let's see. All right, let's go to HD Pro webcam video, and we will go to the chroma key settings, and I will change the black clip level, which should take care of that. That helps. And the key threshold, let's see. Oh, turn it down a little bit. All right, that should be good. We'll rock 17 here. Perfect. All right, hopefully that fixed the contamination. Esvinto, cute. Roar, you really love T0, your top 20 list. We're gonna play it. Don't copy that floppy. Oh, I'm gonna copy that floppy. That's all. I got a box of floppies here of my artwork when I was in high school, and we're gonna check it out. It's nowhere near as good as JoJo's, but it's good. I gotta preserve them, So I'm gonna copy them onto my compact flash card. Chickenpox, you have the same shirt? Nice. It's a good one. Joski, anyone ever played Carnage over Modem? I have not. Oh, don't copy the floppy that's on here. Now I get it, of course. Sorry. Retro Red Rum, I am not using OBS to stream. I am using Game Show, which is a gimped version of Wirecast. Wirecast is professional streaming software. It's $500. Game Show is $30, and it's almost as good as Wirecast. The main difference is that you can't stream to a private server, so like you can't stream to Facebook streaming. You can only stream to the certain things that they have built into Game Show, which are Twitch, YouTube, and Hitbox. If you want to stream to anything besides those three, you can't. But it's basically the same software as Wirecast. It's awesome software. I don't know why. I gotta write to them about the green screen thing, because it's really weird. It doesn't make any sense to me that it's both green and blue simultaneously. It's crazy. It also could be me. I might just be using the software incorrectly. So, will I ever play Eye of the Beholder series on stream? I wasn't planning on it, but you know what? If you guys are psyched to see a specific game, let me know and I'll play it. All right. So we got floppy, we got power, RGB video, we got sound, we got external floppy, we got a joystick plugged in. I got the Wyco bat plugged in, and I got a mouse plugged in. So let's go. Boom. Go to a new scene here. Amiga and webcams. All right, there we are. All right, let's turn it on. Let's turn it on. And I'm gonna boot in PAL mode because now I can boot in PAL mode, which is cool on the 1200. Actually, I don't know if this is really truly a PAL mode or it's just a PAL display mode. I think it's just PAL display, but it allows me to play the PAL games, so that's cool. Retro Red Room, you played Eye of the Beholder on your channel, but in French. If you guys should go check out Retro Red Rum's channel. It's retrogamer.ca. That's retrogamer.canada. Retro Red Rum is a very good friend of mine, an awesome dude. We hang out at VCF East together. His exhibits are incredible. He and his buddy Thierry bring these amazing French computers that no one's ever seen before. It's like the most unique exhibit at Vintage Computer Festival East. So go check him out. He's an awesome dude. Hail to the Chinese upscaler. Exactly. He's also the one that turned me on to this Chinese upscaler, the SCART to HDMI upscaler. All right, so let's start with Iraq's game. If I can remember the name of it. Al-Air City, there we go. Again, this is just a demo, and he released this a few months ago probably, but I didn't see it. And he recently did a post on English Amiga Board with here's like all the projects that he worked on, and this was in the listing, and I was like, oh, I never saw that one before. So I just downloaded it the other day, and it's really cool. It's kind of like a Berserk kind of game, top-down survival game. And Johnny from Amington also did the same thing, where like he listed all the games and projects he's worked on recently, and it's really good. So English Amiga Board's awesome. They do really cool stuff over there. I think this is the one I want. Nope, that's the ISO image. HD. Boom. Yo, Hearth72, thanks for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. The workbench is triggering all sorts of nostalgia. That's awesome, man. That's what we're here for. We like to trigger the nostalgia. We like to hang out, have fun. Awesome music. Hearth, I stream. Welcome to the stream, first of all. I stream mostly Amiga stuff. But I stream mostly Amiga stuff. Every now and then I'll stream something different, but everything will always have like a retro theme. I did some Intellivision streams. I always try and use the real hardware when I can. Every now and then I'll use emulation when I have to, but I always try and use the real hardware as much as possible. Especially this uncapped Amiga 1200. This unrecapped Amiga 1200. But yeah, everyone who hangs out in these streams is super, super cool, super awesome, super helpful. And it's just a really great community and place to hang out, so welcome. All right, here we go. All right, cool. So you're like this little fireball dude, and you gotta shoot these like gumball dudes. So I know there's something about this game that is beyond my level of hardware comprehension. But Iraq is an amazing dude, and what he did was, he did something with the copper and the blitter that's like maximizing the, it's like pushing the AGA chipset to the max. I don't know if he even went into details on it. He offered to come on the stream, and you know what? That's what I should do. Next time I should have Iraq come on and play with me. That's another thing I like to do on the streams, is I like to have people on. We had Adam Spring on not too long ago, talking about the Vintage Computer Festival Southeast. So if any of you guys ever want to play a game, you want to use like Amiga Live, play along with me, or even better, one of these days I'll get my real Amiga connected, and we could play together. That'd be awesome. If any of you guys ever want to do that, let me know, and I am totally game. I think Amiga Live would be the easiest way to do it for now. Or if any of you guys live nearby, near New York City, and just want to come here and hang out, do it. You're always welcome. Uh-oh. Here we go, here we go. Line up those gumballs. They're not really gumballs. There's that old candy from the 80s that used to come in like it was a package, and it was like a horizontal package of candy. Chuckles, that's what I'm thinking of. These are the guys who like Chuckles. Have you guys ever seen Chuckles candy? Oh man, this guy's fast. This guy's fast. I'll get myself, oh no, that's bad. These guys remind me of Chuckles. The red one's really fast. Why is it always the red one? Even Pac-Man, right? Oh man, these guys are getting much more resistant to my gunfire. Well, I don't know if I'm really shooting a gun or if he just has like really bad breaths, because I see he's like smiling at him as he shoots fire out of his mouth. That's pretty awesome. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so I think a trick to this game is to not cover too much space, because they seem to spawn as I move around. Got hot. Oh boy. Oh boy. This game's intense. Dodge him, dodge him. Uh-oh. Hide behind the tree. I'm in trouble. Oh, man. Oh, you think you saw this game for pre-sale on amiga.net.pl? I think so. I didn't realize it was available for pre-sale, but I think that's where they're going to sell it. Good eye, Retro Red Rum. Good eye, dude. Oh, Joski, you know what I'm talking about. You know the Chuckles, right? Petrix Raleigh, thanks for the link, dude. So yeah, Iraq, I love Iraq. The dude is awesome. We'll play one more round. Survival mode demo. Okay, so maybe this is just a survival mode in this demo. It's possible that there'll be other modes in the real game. I'm not sure. I should have had Iraq on. I just kind of thought about. I just downloaded this game like yesterday and made sure it worked. Next time I'll plan it out a little better, and we'll get Iraq on. Time Gal is, oh God, I love Time Gal. So much Time Gal. Time Gal is a sort of a port that Iraq did from arcade and Sega. It's an old Laserdisc game, anime. It's an old anime Laserdisc game, sort of like Space Ace or Dragon's Lair. I'd never played it before, and he ported it over to Amiga earlier this year, and it just rocks. I love it. It's so good. It's so weird and so bizarre, and so good. So I wonder if this is survival mode. I wonder if the other mode is actually some sort of like adventure, or you have to clear levels, or how it works. Power up, power up. Kill the Chuckles. Oh, sweet, if I hold it down, it's a rapid fire. Look at that. When I press it once, it does the spread. I like rapid fire because my fingers are getting tired. They never used to get that tired when I was a kid. I mean, they did, but not like they do now. Do I like Chaos Engine, Joski Rock? Do cows poop in a field? I love Chaos Engine. And you're right. It does have a Chaos Engine feel. Speaking of Chaos Engine, I had the opportunity to play Tower 57 at Vintage Computer Festival Southeast. That game is awesome. That's the new one that they're developing for Amiga OS 4. It'll also be available on Steam on PC. And that's like an homage to Chaos Engine, and that game is amazing so far. The little bit that I played it. So if you have Steam, go on Steam and throw it up on your wish list, or if you so desire. But if you're a fan of the Chaos Engine, you'll really like Tower 57. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. They did a lot of press backs for it. And they post around a lot. But it's awesome. It's great to finally play it. So hopefully it'll be out soon. It felt great. This game's fun. Berserk was always one of my favorites. I used to play Seamus on my Atari 800, which was a Berserk clone. Seamus was awesome. Another one I really loved on my ColecoVision was Adventure. Not really a Berserk clone, but sort of the same idea. But Seamus was a Berserk clone on the Atari 800. Seamus was awesome. Dodge and move, dodge and move. I think they hit me though. The auto fire, man, this auto fire makes it a lot easier, obviously. Especially with these old joysticks. I think they really got the ergonomics down well with the newer sticks, like the Xbox One controller and the PlayStation controller. They're brilliant. When I first got like a PlayStation 3, I was like, oh my god, look at all these buttons, what do I do? But then you get used to it really quick, and you realize that they're really well thought out, and you just get muscle memory. Now I have to try and get used to the mouse and keyboard. I love shooting with a mouse. I love shooting and aiming with mouse and keyboard, but I feel like the movement's not as smooth as the analog sticks. Roy, 2017 does have so many exciting games lined up. You're right, Roy. Both like A-list AAA games and indie Amiga games. Who could imagine? What's the name of what, Joski? Yeah, Coleco. Coleco's awesome. I still have my ColecoVision. My friend Glenn, he's a ColecoVision expert. He usually brings the Colecos over, and he's got these amazing like multi-carts, and there's guys making new games for ColecoVision. Coleco's super cool, and as well as Intellivision. The stereo sound is nice on this game. Cool delay from one ear to the other. Sweet. Yeah, you're right, Joski. Donkey Kong on ColecoVision was probably the best version of Kong back then, for the home market. Inverse, yeah, you like Coleco. We'll have some Colecos next Saturday, dude. Oh, the name of the Chaos Engine clone on Steam? It's not really a clone. It's like inspired by the Chaos Engine. It's called Tower 57. Inverse phase, fun fact, you're right. Fun fact for anyone that doesn't know, Coleco stands for Connecticut Leather Company. Very true. Oh, speaking of that, I think I have a book here. Do I have it here? Let me see. If you guys are into Coleco, where the heck is that book? It's got to be around here somewhere. I have a really good Coleco book that Retro Red Rum's friend wrote. I got it. This is Retro Red Rum's in chat. This is his friend Anthony. Made this book. Let me make this bigger so you can see it. It's called Coleco, the official book, and he did a great job on it. I don't know where to get it because I was a Kickstarter backer, but it's a fantastic book if you're into Coleco. Coleco, the official book by BOOQC Publishing. So Coleco, the official book by BOOQC Publishing. It's a wonderful, wonderful book. It talks about Connecticut Leather Company and all of the systems Coleco had. I have a ColecoVision Telstar Arcade, the triangular one, which I'm sure he's got in here. Yeah, this book's great. Visually, it's awesome. Sorry about the overexposure. I have the exposure set for me, not the ColecoVision book. Let's see if they have a Telstar here. Oh, he's got handhelds. Yeah, because Coleco is really big into the handhelds as well. I still have that ColecoVision football game. It's wonderful. Yeah, right, Inverse, right? Two leather companies in the late 70s and early 80s getting into electronics. Roar, is Tower 52 only for Amiga 4.1? I think it's Tower 57 is the name of the game. And no, it's not only for Amiga OS 4.1. I believe it's going to be on PC as well. Because it's on Steam. So, he's got the Atom in here. Yeah, of course, here's the classic ColecoVision with the Atari VCS adapter. It's all overexposed, but yeah, awesome. Thanks, Retro Red Rum, for putting that Twitter in there. It's a great book. He did a great job with this book. It's a wonderful book. I would like flip through it and show you, but it's just a bunch of white on stream. But it's a great book, and he's a really nice guy, so it's good. It's good to support a good guy. You know, there's a Telstar Arcade. The one I have is triangular. This is the one I have here, this triangle game. This one right here. It had a driving game, a shooting game with like a light gun, and like a Pong / Breakout side. So it had three games depending on which side of the triangle you put it on. Yeah, Tower 57. You struggle with those numbers. It's hard to keep track of it all, Roar. All right, dudes. Speaking Roar, I'm gonna play some T0 next. I just need to use the boys' room, and unlike last week, I will mute the microphone when I go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab something cool when I come back in from the bathroom. I want to show you guys that I just found in my barn. So I want to show that with you. It'll bring back some memories, and I think it's something I want to play on stream as well. And I will be right back. Do you guys want to see an empty chair? You know, why don't you listen to some music? Be right back. See, when I put on the Be Right Back, it automatically mutes the mic, and for some reason, last week when I stepped away, I didn't put on the Be Right Back, so you guys got a treat. Yo. Greenery, what's up, dude? Oh, you come from Scene Cat. Scene Cat's the man. Awesome, dude. Thank you, Scene Cat, for sending Greenery over. The Amiga spin cycle, nice. Casual Bastard, what's up? Pierre, what's the music playing under my Dancing Bill loop? It is from the album A for Amiga. It's an unreleased track from Citrix that he gave me to use for my channel. You know, I should know the name of the track. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, Citrix gave it to me to use. Super good guy. If you don't know Citrix, he's an amazing chiptune artist based out of Australia. Go to citrix.com. Citrix is the man. Huge Amiga guy. He wears like a Boing Ball logo. with this bowling ball medallion around his neck, and he's an amazing performer. Cedric is the man. What's up, guys? Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you've been lurking here? Cool, man. It's always cool to lurk. I don't mind anyone lurking. You know, sometimes I just want to like hang out and watch a stream and not participate, and that's cool. Like I said before, this is just a place to hang out, have fun. It's a channel for positivity and supporting the Amiga and retro gaming community. So I really appreciate everyone being here. I have so much fun on the streams hanging out with you guys. So thanks to everyone for hanging out today. I stream mostly Amiga stuff, and I try and stream from the real hardware as much as possible. See, I got my Amiga 1200 here, ready to go. And sometimes I do use emulators sometimes, as well as I don't always stream Amiga. I streamed Intellivision once. I'll stream some ColecoVision. But no matter what I stream, it always has like a retro theme. All right, so check this out. I was in the barn the other day, and I found Fairy Tale Adventure, which was like one of my favorite games on my 500. They don't make stuff like this anymore. Check this out. How cool is this? It comes like talk about instruction books. It comes with this amazing instruction manual with all this lore in it. It's got it explains different parts of the map. For example, here's section 17, the lava pits. Sorry about the overexposure there, guys. I love Fairy Tale Adventure. Oh yeah, I'm a non-European caster. I love Europe, and my wife is European, so I got street cred with her. But I live in New York. Well, I live just outside New York City. Breenery, thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that very much. I hope I pronounced your name properly. I'm probably not. Thank you so much, Breenery. I appreciate that. Yeah, Joski, you love this game? And Retro Iterum, you've got it too. Do you have the regular box or the flat box? I got the regular box. Oh, did I miss it? Are you from the DC area, Breenery? Cool. Yeah, Inverse Phase is from the DC area as well. Awesome, dude. Check this out. They made games like more interactive back then between the physical world and the digital world. I used to play a game on the Apple IIe called Chivalry, which also had like a board that you played along with. Check out this map. So this is just screaming. This is just screaming to play some Fairy Tale Adventure on a stream. What I'll do is I'll set up the webcams differently. Oh, you know what? Silly me. Hold on. I meant to go like this. I'll set up the webcams differently so we can like really like play along with the map and the game. That'll be super, super cool. But this is a game I haven't played in so long. It was one of my favorite RPGs on the Amiga. I love Fairy Tale Adventure, and I'm just like super, super psyched to find my original manual and the original maps. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Yeah, so this is the Quest and Exploration Guidebook. They just don't make stuff like this anymore. Breenery, what Amiga do I have? I have an Amiga 1200 sitting here on the desk. This is my Amiga 1200. I also stream from an Amiga 500. I also have an Amiga 4000. So yeah, I have a 500, a 1200, a 4000, and I have a few 500s that I've been lucky enough to acquire over the years from people getting rid of them. Here in the US, there's no Amiga or C64 streamers, all Europeans. Yeah, well, it's definitely a Amiga definitely has a European. The Europeans love the Amiga more than the Americans, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm up in New York. I also have a YouTube channel you should check out. I do a lot of the YouTube channel is like my main focus, to be honest with you. The streaming I just kind of throw on every now and then for fun. I try and stream like once a week, but the YouTube channel is my main jam. It's youtube.com/thegurumeditation. It's my buddy Anthony and I do the YouTube channel, and it's an extension of the Westchester Amiga user group. We got a user group up here in New York that we still meet. WOG still meets. We've been meeting on the first Thursday of every month since 1987, and we still meet and get together and hang out. We still have parties. It's a great group. It's an awesome user group. And the YouTube channel is an extension of that group. We do some like how-to videos, and then we also go to events. That's like where I met Inverse Phase. I met him down at MagFest at the Viva Amiga World Premiere, and we do videos about different events and shows. So definitely check out the YouTube channel. You think the Amiga worked better in the U.S.? Well, you know what? The it was based on the NTSC signals, and you could have the video toaster. But I think PAL's a nicer format. It's got more resolution. So, I don't know. All right, next game. Sorry, I'm losing it here. Next game. Let's reboot. Next game is going to be T0. T0 is a classic for the CD32. And my buddy Damien D over on the English Amiga board is now making these CD-ROM games installable on hard drives. Now, what you won't have is the soundtrack, unfortunately, and that's motivated me to get my CD drive working on this 1200. But you still have all the in-game sounds, and it's installable on a hard drive, which is super, super cool, especially if you don't have a CD drive connected to your Amiga. Of course, you could always play the ISO version on an emulator, but what fun is that? What fun is that when you have a real Amiga, you know what I'm saying? Amiga is just so much more epic than IBM computers. Oh yeah, I mean, come on. IBM was a business machine. The Amiga was a fun machine, you know? The Amiga was the computer for creative people, and had the graphics and the video capabilities just destroyed the IBM. And it's funny because up here is IBM's world headquarters right next to where I live. So like all my friends' dads used to work for IBM, and then they would all have like PC Juniors and PCs, and they would just always come over to my house because I had the Amiga. Vetrex Raleigh says he remembers a podcast with big YouTubers from the US all into NES. And when he talked about the Amiga, they all said they still remember the Amiga operating system called GEOS. Oh, God. Oh, man. Unfortunately, yeah, SNES, NES and SNES are probably the most popular here in the States. They're great, but not as great as Amiga. Yeah, Will Wheaton promoted the Amiga, and so did Penn and Teller. I think Penn Jillette was related to... Penn Jillette had something to do with the video toaster. I don't know if he was related to one of the owners of the toaster, but he definitely had a strong connection to the video toaster. I know Dana Carvey's brother-in-law, or Dana Carvey's brother, was also worked for NewTek, and that's why he wears the video toaster t-shirt in Wayne's World. Video toaster is what the TV stations used. Yeah, it was the first time a switcher like that at ABC would cost $120,000, and the toaster, was under $10,000, and it could do more. It's amazing. I know, right? If Commodore didn't fold and mess everything up, where could we have been? That is the big question in the community, right? The CLI commands, yeah, it's... you get used to it. It's definitely more difficult than the GUIs of today, but you get used to it. And it's cool coming up with Amiga because you appreciate things like, just like arranging your icons and taking a snapshot. People don't really do that anymore. And you can kind of see like the evolution of the computer and where it all came from. Oh yeah, Inverse Phase just dropped the Ars Technica article about the Amiga X5000 in the chat. That's Trevor Dickinson's machine. Trevor's like the most awesome dude ever, and he's just an Amiga fan that always wanted an Amiga 5000. Unfortunately, it never came out, so he makes a machine that he calls the X5000 in honor of, what could have been. Workbench with no work draw. What sorcery is this? Unfortunately, Vetrex Raleigh, you're right. The X5000 is extremely expensive. The thing that's really cool and exciting is the X1222. I believe that motherboard is going to sell for sub $500, which is massive. That like puts it into the realm of possibility, because spending like $2,000 on a power PC is. I understand that it's a low production quantity and the economics of it. It's just. It's hard to justify spending that much money on hardware that's that old, But I support Trevor and everything he does, and the A1222, I'm definitely going to get an A1222 for, like a $450, $500 motherboard like that I can swing. Games. Sorry, so we're going to fire up T0. T0 was an Amiga CD32 game. It came on a CD, and my friend Damien D over on the English Amiga board has been on fire. He's been taking all these Amiga CD32 games and making them hard drive installable. So that's this T0 is one of his latest ones. It's an incredible game. He's done a lot of them. So this one of the things I do on the stream is like I said, what's new from Damien D this week? So let's see if I can find T0. Speaking of keeping your icons organized, there's nothing but chaos. Nothing but chaos here. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, Inverse. I'm gonna be putting up that interview with Trevor properly. What you were looking at last stream was just the raw footage. I'm gonna post it up next week, probably on Tuesday. And it is very cool to see that review in Ars Technica right after having dealt with Trevor. You did like 800 1-minute clips for e-movies for front-end engines. Loved the system as a kid, but as an adult, Amiga wasn't. That's cool. That's awesome that you did that. You don't get why they don't import Amiga OS to ARM. I think it's just resources. But yeah, you're right, Retro Red Rum. It would be awesome on ARM. Like Aros. Right? Aros is based on ARM, right? The demos are amazing. Amiga has the best demos. Amiga and Wii in one single sentence called Spanish Inquisition. You rock, Retrex Brawley. I love you, man. Runner77 inside D-Paint now, having fun. Awesome. We're gonna fire up D-Paint in a few minutes. What time is it? 3:48 here. I don't have a lot of time left to stream, unfortunately, but I will make sure we play a little, at least one round of Guess What's on Bill's Disc. Alright, here we go. Here's the trainer. Unlimited lives. You know what? I'm gonna use the trainer. Because I haven't played this game in so long. Unlimited lives, yes. Invulnerability, no. Unlimited nuclear blast. I'll just do. Nah, you know what? Screw the trainer. I changed my mind. Let's see how far I can get. I like to do the trainer like after I at least try and play the game. You know. Okay. See, it says no CD-ROM available, so we don't get the full music, unfortunately. But I'm definitely gonna hook up my CD-ROM to this 1200 so I can play these games off the CD. They run great off the hard drive, though. They run a lot better off the hard drive, obviously, than off the CD. That's beautiful. Thanks to Damien D for giving us another hookup. I used to pay $1 per mod file. Is that like the iTunes strategy? I don't remember this. I haven't played T0 in so long. It's gorgeous.
Year 2199. The dimension known as T0 is discovered. Month, March. Dimension portal opens, and Kakistos' forces are coming to rule us.
I love these intros.
Day 24. You must stop them. Now.
Must stop him now. Oh, you ordered a few floppies from shareware distributors filled with mods. I'm sure you did, Inverse. Yeah, Amiga did have CD-ROM. Amiga, there was something called a CD-TV that was first. That was kind of like a system that was built into your home theater system, if you even had like a home theater back then. And then after CD-TV was CD32, which was basically this Amiga 1200 in a console form, and it was CD-based. And you can take a CD drive and connect it to this Amiga 1200, and you essentially have a CD32. Oh, thanks, Inverse Phase. Yep. CD32 and CD-TV. The CD-TV was the OCS version, original chipset, like a 500, and the CD32 is the AGA, just like a 1200 or a 4000. But it's basically a 1200 inside of a console-style case. I have a feeling that there's music that should be playing now instead of just the sound effects, but I used to love these epic intros. The Amiga had so many epic intros, you know? It would get you so psyched to play the game. The game by Click Boom. My friend used to be on a show called Rocket Boom. All right, here we go. Full motion video, baby. Gotta love those CD-ROM games. Premiere had an amazing intro, not such a good game. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they put more effort into the intro than the actual game itself, right? Right, Casual? In '92, you worked at a computer store. Only reason why people bought a CD was because of the encyclopedia. Remember that? I remember the encyclopedia on CD-ROM, and I remember map programs, like the precursor to Google Maps on CD-ROM. I can't remember what that was called. But they used to give you directions, and they were like the worst directions you could ever imagine. But on the PC, I used to play Seventh Guest. That was a good one. I used to like Seventh Guest. All right, we got some tunes playing now. Oh, full motion video games were best on the Genesis. Myst, yeah, Myst, good one, Vetrix Raleigh. Encarta. Oh, Encarta, I remember. Yeah, the Encarta dictionary, exactly. Wow. You guys both got Encarta at the same time. I totally forgot that it was called Encarta, you're right. This is pretty gorgeous. I wonder if they did the renders in Lightwave. I know a lot of the Amiga games did. What's up, babe? How you doing? "50 Hz will haunt you to the day you die." More frames is more better when it comes to gaming, for sure. Oh, this part reminds me of Descent a little bit. I love Descent, that's another great game. Yeah, 50 Hz on RGB is definitely better than composite. Composite's the worst. Yeah, I don't know about that, Brennery. Have you ever, back then when you saw like a PAL TV, the extra lines of resolution looked so delicious. It looked so good. I'll never forget the first time I went to Europe and I saw PAL. I'm like, oh man, those extra lines of resolutions are beautiful. And you know NTSC stands for never the same color. Oh, you know what? Right now I have the wrong. I put up the wrong thing. Now the aspect ratio is pretty close to what it's supposed to be. Cool intro, man. It is long. No wonder why this game is like 500 megabytes. Yeah, Joeski, Descent was awesome, right? Exactly, Vectrex Raleigh. The more resolution was awesome, pal, and the SCART connectors were great. Yeah, 13-inch monitor didn't seem so small back then, but now it's now it's ridiculous, right? Pierre, you might be right. Maybe it is playing a little slow. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't have. We'll have to look at this on Anthony CD32. Sweet. Here we go. I am not a millennial. I am Generation X. Born 1975. So yeah, I got the Amiga in 1987. I got an Amiga 500, and I was 12 years old. All right, so we got story mode, one player, difficulty hard, auto fire on, moves on. Yeah. All right, cool. So we have lots of options here. Mid inertia craft 1, mid inertia craft 2. Movies are on. High back animations, high transparency, blue transparency, high tech game style, status bar. Wow. Let's see. What are our options? Oh, we want high. We want max on everything. Yellow transparency, violet transparency, white transparency, red transparency, blue. We'll stick with the defaults here. High tech game style, arcade game style. Let's go high tech. Status bar on, sound effects volume high. Top 10, quit game, continue. Okay, let's continue. So continuing means starting at 0 because I haven't played yet. Oh, thanks, man. I do. I know, right? A lot of people say I don't look like I'm 42. We got 75 in the house, 76, 82. 82, you youth. It was a great year to be born.
Craft player 1.
Shadow Life FR, what is up? Thanks for joining the stream. 76 for Roar, nice. I think, being born in the mid 70s is really sweet because you got to really see everything evolve, and like things change. Like from year to year, things change so much back then.
Plasma and guns. Secondary weapons, side beams, plasma, K-missiles, and front missiles. This is the biggest craft, so its size
Pierre.
restricts it from entering
Nice.
spaces.
Pierre, you don't.
Instead of relying on avoiding
You look fantastic,
enemies,
Pierre.
you should concentrate on destroying them. Destroying should not be a problem
Wow.
for this ship.
Shadow Life, amazing, dude. Thank you for joining the stream.
K-missiles and plasma. Of the 3 production ships,
It's good to play a little shoot 'em up. We have amazing guys in chat. Our community is I'm very lucky because they're a bunch of really good people, and that's the whole point of why I stream, because I like to hang out with them. All right. I dig the sound effects. The sad thing is without the music. I remember the music to this game being awesome. So I'm gonna have to hook up that CD-ROM drive. I know Damien has done some ports where you can still hear the music.
front plasma.
Oh yeah, we want the front plasma. Bring the plasma. Thank God for auto fire. So far, my caps are holding up. This game's super fun. Side-scrolling shooters. Blood Money. Oh man, that was some poor gameplay right there. Blood Money was extremely difficult from Psygnosis, but it has such a cool opening. Wow, I'm bad. Yes, it totally. Exactly. It does remind me of R-Type a lot. And Project X. Very Defender-like. Nice one, Shadow Lift. I think Defender was like one of the first side-scrolling shooters like this. I did watch BBS, the documentary. I am friends with, well, not close friends, but, you know, I know Jason Scott pretty well. Awesome dude. But that's a great film. That's a great suggestion there, Brenry. I'm gonna go to difficulty. I'm gonna go to, let's go. Even on Amiga, easy difficulty is more difficult than the games today. These kids today, man, they have it so easy with all their easy games. Amiga games are not easy. They are difficult. Oh, here's the other problem. My joystick, this joystick is sick. It needs repair. As you can see, it's bent and it's moving down when I'm not moving it down and moving it. All right, start at 0. Let's try this again. That's the problem. That's the problem with some of this old equipment. It doesn't hold up well. But I need to take this joystick apart and fix it. No way, Inverse Phase. You ran a board back then and knew at least 3 people in the dock. That's great.
Craft name Gordon.
They talk about NES hard, Commodore hard is leagues above. You're right. You're exactly right, Casual.
Secondary weapons.
You're talking about the people before the 70s. Half the Amiga games you own you never beat? Me too. But they look so good, who cared? Nintendo, I love my NES, but the Amiga is so much better. And you know, the NES is definitely a kid's console machine for sure. Inverse, you had one of the largest mod boards on the West Coast. Nice. Yeah, the Commodore was obviously much more than a games machine. Joeski, you left NES for Amiga. Good choice, dude. Actually, I have something I can show you guys in a minute now that you're talking about BBSs. I'll play one round of T0/R-Type. And I'll show you something I found really quick, too. It was with my Fairy Tale Adventure book that I've shown you guys before. Hit that big boy. Hit that big boy. Take him out.
Guns.
Guns. Guns. We like guns. More guns.
Front plasma.
Front plasma. What do we got? 2X. Here we go. Here we go. Do you guys play games today? I know Roar, you play some awesome games. I was just playing Hyperlight Drifter the other day. Very cool, like 8-bit inspired game, as well as Axiom Verge. And Thimbleweed Park. Thimbleweed Park is amazing. I streamed that here a couple weeks ago. Love Thimbleweed. Ron Gilbert is the man. Talk about humor. Excellent writing and excellent humor in a game. Thimbleweed Park is incredible. So, what's up with these skulls? Can I fly through the skulls? And this crabby guy?
Inversion.
What? Oh! It inverted all my controls. That's crazy.
Inversion.
Oh, great. This is impossible. Everything's inverted. Alright, now it's back to normal. Sweet. Oh, this guy up here's gotta go. You gotta go. Can I get that? Is it a box? Nice. Boom. This game's super fun. Oh, no wonder why I'm doing so much better this time. I put on easy difficulty. No wonder why I'm doing better.
Front plus guns.
But you know what? It's a lot more playable now. I mean, look, I'm really not a good gamer. I'm just an average gamer.
Guns.
So I'm not like usually an easy difficulty guy. I'm more like a medium guy. Oh, nice. We got missiles now. Sweet. We got rockets. This guy down here reminds me of Walker, right? That's another one of my favorite games. But I always like to play Walker with Anthony. 2-player, it's so much better. Oh man, that was a bad move on my part. Vetrax, you're awesome, dude. You left your wife for World of Warcraft? Gotcha. That can happen. Fallout 4, Retro. Nice. Fallout is great. Phantasy Star 4. Oh, sweet. So you guys are totally into it. Yeah, you know, Breenery, it's like everything in moderation, you know? You can't just come home and sit at the computer all day. You gotta balance everything out in life, you know? But it is very addicting. You have to recommend Nier Automata for PS4 or PC. Yeah, it looks awesome. You know what I just picked up for, I can't believe it was on sale for like $13, is the new Deus Ex. The one that just came out like a few months ago. Green Man Gaming had like a crazy sale on it. I got it for like $14 or something like that. It was crazy. All right, we'll play one more round of this. Oh, actually, you know what? I want to show you guys this other thing I have real quick. I found this in the shed as well. So unfortunately, it's going to be like impossible. Ow, bumped my head. It's going to be impossible to really show you this well. But I found, when I used to go online on all the BBSs back then, I used to print out my sessions, and I found my book of printouts. So I have this binder of like printouts of all these different BBS sessions. Check it out. Here's my Prodigy card. America Online, but I'm talking about the early stuff. I'm talking BBSs. So in here, I've got printouts. Oh, People Link. Here's a listing. Now I wonder, Inverse Phase, I wonder if you're on this list. But this, I've got a list of BBSs to call. I'm sorry you guys can't see this. It's really hard. These are all BBSs. Oh, actually, these are the BBSs in my areas. But I have lists of BBSs from around the country. So it'd be funny if your BBS was on here. Yeah, check this out. The Twilight Zone, the Trading Post, Unknown Dwelling, Visitor BBS, the Safe House, the South Pole, Howell Hills, Sherwood Forest 2, Sherwood Forest 3, the Crucifixion, SUNY State University, New York, the Pirate Barge, the Pirate's Chest, Inner Sanctum, the Apple Orchard. They had the phone number, and then they had like a little information about them. Oh, sorry, Breenery. I don't know what Nightbot blacklisted for reason. Blacklisted spam. Sorry about that, dude. I don't know why you got banned. I have no idea. I'm still learning this whole streaming thing. BBlist.text. No, this is this is I don't know what this is. This is just a list that I had back then. Let's see. I can probably turn down 1 second. Let me turn down the exposure on my camera here. Show settings panel. Boom. C920. This is gonna throw my green screen into a tizzy. Let's see. Let's try it again. See that? Whoops. Too dark. Too bright. But it's just a list of all these different BBSs that I had. And then I have printouts of all the different sessions. Not all of them, but I print out a bunch of sessions. I print out a bunch of CompuServe sessions. Stage Door Video was the place down near me. Here's the Hawk's Nest BBS. So I have printouts of all my sessions back then. So I'm really psyched that like I found this. Look up Idaho. Oh, okay. That manual makes you want to paint. I have to look through this whole binder inverse. I'll have it next week when I see you. You didn't have the BBS in France retro Red Rum? All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to end soon, so we do need to play a round of what's on Bill's disk, and I want to see if this floppy drive works. So let's do that really quick. It's 4:12. Yeah, I gotta wrap it up by 4:30. Gotta go out to dinner with the missus. Let's see what she said. Yeah. So I'm gonna pop in a disk here, and we'll see what's on it. So basically, the idea behind this, guys, is like I have boxes filled of floppies, and a lot of them have a lot of my work on it from when I was a kid, and a lot of them are just blank and I have no idea what's on them. So I'm just popping them in and seeing what's on them and backing them up onto compact flash and hard drive. I'll check that out, Inverse Phase. Yo, what's up, Ugg George? Good to see you. Joeski, you have to leave at 4:32? Gotcha. Cool, yeah, 4:30. We got about 15 minutes left on the stream. It's been an awesome day. I'm getting like a little bit tired now, so sorry if I'm running out of steam. But we're gonna play a game of what's on Bill's disk here. Let's see. So let's see. I found this. I also have the entire Fred Fish collection. I want to go through the entire Fred Fish collection as well. See, I got Amiga Pictures A and Amiga Pictures C. I don't know what happened to Amiga Pictures B. We've got, I got it from a BBS. The BBS number is 201-297-7399. So 201, I think, is New Jersey. This must have come from New Jersey. And it's called AmiPix A from some BBS New Jersey. We can see what's on those. I've got some quarterback discs. I don't know if you guys remember quarterback, but I used to use quarterback to back up my hard drive back when you could back up a hard drive on the floppies. So I have about like, one day I'll uncompress all these quarterback copies. Pepto 1, which is cool. I did a report about Pepto-Bismol and I did all these cool animations for it. So Pepto 1 is probably some of my animations from the Pepto-Bismol report. We got Scenery Animator Landscapes. Scenery Animator is another program that I want to bust out again. And then I have all these cool labels from the Westchester Amiga User Group PD library. So my friend was the librarian and he put these rad labels on the floppies and label them. Don't copy that floppy. It's an empty floppy. Yeah, definitely check out Inverse Phase's stuff. He's on Bandcamp. Inverse Phase, throw the link in chat. What was it called? Was it Sega Things? Sega Things is incredible, dude. It's absolutely incredible. Joe Ski, yeah, I'm 40. I'll be 42 very soon. Vectrex Raleigh. Well, I was a teenager. When I had these discs, so you never know. You never know what you're gonna find. Oh, Scenery Generator and Scenery Animator did not work well on emulators. Got used to the original Amiga hardware. Gotcha. Well, cool. Thank God I have an original Amiga hardware. Yeah, Inverse, of course I subscribe to you. I try and support everyone as much as possible. Anyone that's doing something cool in like Amiga or retro community, I try and support them if I can, you know. All right, let's throw in some of these pictures and see what's up. We'll throw in some pictures, and we will also throw in my Pepto-Bismol report and see what's up with that, because I do need to save that. Go back to NTSC mode. And I want to see if this floppy drive works too. I found it in a box. I have no idea if this floppy drive works. So Amiga Pictures A, here we go. Who knows? Oh, let's go back over here so we can see. You guys can see what's going on. So yeah, this is the floppy drive here that I don't know if it works. I hear this one pinging. Hold on, I know you guys are gonna want to hear this floppy sound. Let me put the mic up to it. That's a very, very quiet drive. Much quieter than the DF0 I have in there. But it seems like the drive works. There's AmiPix A. Let's go into Directory Opus and look at Amin Opus. I like Directory Opus a lot. You hear the click, 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 right, Inverse? Hold on. Can you hear it? There's some sort of siren outside, so I don't know if you can hear the siren over the. I don't know if you can hear the pinging, the clicking of the drive over the siren. The Amiga disk drive sound soothes your soul. Nice. Me too. You're 44, but you feel like you're 14. So do I. Especially when I start looking at some of these discs, because they were my discs when I was 14. Like literally. I did a lot of this in high school. Ami Apples, check it out. It has an info file too. If anything looks suspicious, like adult suspicious, I won't click on it because I don't want to get like banned. Nice. A nice little render there. I don't know whose work this is, unfortunately. Maybe it's some guys from the club. I bet you there's like an Amiga user group or guys who are uploading the stuff to that BBS that's on the label. A little circuit board. That looks like a Digiview digitizing from the black and white camera. Earth 2. Nice. It's so funny because this stuff just looks so primitive now, but back then, seeing like a photorealistic image on your Amiga was just incredible. I love that clicking sound too. This drive, this external drive is really, really quiet. It's nice. That's a beautiful image. That reminds me a little bit of JoJo's artwork that we saw before. I'm getting the feeling that everything on this disc is pretty clean. Oh, okay, and that is from the NewTek demo reel. That's a classic one right there. Ferrari and King Tut, I'm pretty sure these might be from NewTek as well. Not the whole day. You go to the Retro Club and watch your shows. Nice, dude. Thanks for stopping by, Ugg. It's always a pleasure. There we got some Magnum PI. Lamborghini, that was my favorite. The Countach. Oh yeah, there it is. The Countach. The black and white looks sick. That looks beautiful. Joski, a lot of these pictures look familiar. Yeah, they do, right? Definitely the NewTek one. I mean, that's a famous picture. Spider. I have a feeling it's a car spider. Not a spider. No, it's a spider. Maybe some Aladdin 4D there. Title. There it is, the classic Amiga logo. Some of these are definitely feel homebrewed. Vader, nice. Oh, that's a sweet image. That's a nice one. We got to see lots of nice art on stream today, guys. Between this stuff and JoJo's stuff. That's sweet. Next generation there. I wonder what happened if I call that number. 201, I'm pretty sure is New Jersey, so these guys must have been from Jersey. Sweet. All right. You know what? I'm not gonna like back up the disc on stream because I'm running out of time. I just want to pop in the other one, check it out real quick, and then we'll look at some of my pictures. How long until... I'm being very careful about that, chicken pox. And believe me, like it's always like a little bit of an adrenaline rush when I didn't go through these discs yet, so these seem pretty safe because they have like nice printing on the labels and they have you know, someone's phone number on it. So I think these are pretty safe. It's like the ones that are like written in code word in marker that I have to be careful of looking on stream. But like every time I do this, I always have like a little bit of an adrenaline rush because I don't know what's gonna pop up. I feel pretty safe with these guys. When I pop in my own discs, then I get a little bit more nervous. Yeah, Inverse, you're right, man. Think back when there's a limited number of pictures available online and you saw all of them. That's true. Only Amiga. Let's check that one out. Sweet. Oh, this one must be in PAL because unfortunately the artist's name got cut off on the bottom. That's a nice 1000 with a Boing Ball logo. That's sweet. I like that one a lot. Now you know that you're not the only idiot on the planet enjoying watching old Amiga pictures. You know you're not. You're not alone, Vectrex. You are not alone. The Star Trek one looked like Atari ST art. Oh, PS2 high res. IBM presents the PS2 family. Yesterday's hardware today. OS2. Yesterday's software tomorrow. Only Amiga makes it possible. That's great. Space Hab. Oh, nice. I love these old digitized photos. They look awesome. But you know what? To really appreciate them, you gotta look at them on a CRT monitor. Believe it or not, my CRT, my 1084, is at a TV repair shop down the street getting repaired right now. It had a short in the power supply. Because I still, as much as I love the new monitors, like to really bring back the old school experience, like I want to look on a CRT monitor. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. That's really cool. Retro Red Rum recently found a lot of floppies. The source is from an unfinished game. Seems amateur, but it was cool to find. Yeah, you know, like who knows where that came from? It's like treasure hunting, you know? You never know what you're going to get. And obviously that code meant a lot to somebody at some point in time. Sweet. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to save these discs. Now let's now things will get interesting. We'll pop in one of my discs. Chickenpox, yeah, that's awesome stuff, right, dude? I think I popped out Pepto-Bismol before. Where did I put it? I did a report on Pepto-Bismol. I did a music video back then called Atom. I wrote a song about atoms and all the scientists that discovered the atom. Pepto 1. Again, so here's one of the discs. It just has like Sharpie written on it, just Sharpie marker. So this is the danger zone here. Hold on to your hats. Hide the women and children. What about boobs.info? The dragon and the warrior looks like Bradley Scheck's artwork. I'm not sure who he is, Pierre. We got... Oh yeah, see, so these are my titles. These are my titles for the Pepto-Bismol report. Case 2, peptic ulcer. My friend Chris. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, good. These are just titles. Because Chris was always up to no good. Oh, you know, let's look at an atom. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not going to click on that one. So I probably used DPaint 3 for this one. Bam! There you go. That's about the extent of my DPaint skills right there. But I tell you, when I brought this into school and I played that on the VHS player, the other kids were like, what is going on? Stomach atom? Nice. I remember I did like an animation of Pepto-Bismol like going down the esophagus and coating the stomach. That's probably what this is. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that Pepto-Bismol. Oh god. I haven't seen these in years. I'm so psyched that like I recovered these. Because I did have some of them on VHS tape, but I didn't know where the actual animations were. So I'm like super psyched that I found this, guys. This is awesome. Yeah, there we go. That's my name. That's my last name. The gold embossed serif font is very DPaint. It is. It sure is. It came with DPaint 3. Or I don't know if it came with DPaint 3 or it was part of like the fonts package. stars. I probably put stars in the background. Yep, I just made a star field. The extent of my pixel art capabilities. Cool, awesome. Well, this is really exciting. I'm gonna copy that one too. Let's see what else we got here. Let's check out some scenery. I used to love Scenery Animator. Scenery Animator was a piece of software that let you make landscapes and animate them. Surprise, surprise. So I wonder what I made here. Scenery Animator is a program I want to bust out and start using again. Let's check out. Oh, these. You know what? These .land files you probably need Scenery Animator for. Yeah. Well, that's good. This will be. I'll bust this out when I fire up Scenery Animator. Vectrex Raleigh, those animations look great. Made even titles for Super 8 movies filming for the Amiga monitor. Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate that, Vectrex Raleigh. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I ended up getting better when I went to film school. Fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a job today. That's very, very nice of you to say. Jovski, take care, dude. I hope to see you soon. I'm glad you had fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to wrap things up real soon. We'll pop in. Here's Westchester Amiga User Group meeting disc. Let's see what we were doing back then. Pierre, some of your work might be on this one. Digital Sound Studio, DNet. Oh no, meeting disc has a read error. All right. Oh well, that's to be expected. Oh look, there we go. My business card, Joker laugh. That's the Joker laughing from Batman. How do I remember this stuff? Wog utilities that. Oh wow, wow. Let's see if we can play the Joker laugh. Did you guys hear it? Oh, you know what? I'm not plugged in. I don't think I didn't plug my headphones back in when I got back. I saw it played something. Yeah, there it is. I think that's Jack Nicholson, right? Let's turn it up. Let's do it one more time. That's fantastic. I think that might be Jack Nicholson. I could be wrong. That's great. I don't know what I was doing. My business card? I don't know what a .leg file is. All right, cool. Well, it's so cool that this disk has a read error, but I'm still able to see it. I got page stream files. This is really cool because I used to write a newsletter for our user group, and these are some of the page stream files, so I can recover old newsletters. Pierre, that's awesome, dude. I'll bring them to the meeting next week. PFS write disk. Oh, here we go. Here's some more pictures. I'll throw this in real quick. Throw this in real quick, and we'll call it a day. This is Westchester Amiga User Group from January 2nd, 1992. So I guess did we meet on January 2nd? We were hardcore back then, Pierre. Let's see what we did at the January 2nd meeting. Oh, okay, so I did this X-Wing fighter. This is awesome. I thought all the stuff was lost. Oh man, this is so great. X-Wing fighter I did in Imagine. Opus is awesome. Obviously, I used to use View and Superplay to play these. Both of these I did in Imagine. X-Wing Fighter and Atom. One day, you know what I'll do is one day we'll watch the music video. I still have that on VHS. Yes. Sweet. It's not playing it properly. I don't know why there's that color shift. But that's sweet. Yeah, I remember this. I think it took like at least 3 days to render this on my Amiga 500. Or I might have done this on my 2000. I had an 020 in my 2000. But I definitely used Imagine to do that. You know what? Let's just for poops and giggles, let's try Superplay. See if that does it better than Opus. And remember the days when you used to like build a floppy and you would put like the program that plays the animation on the floppy along with it? All right, so I think Superplay, X-Wing Fighter .anim. I used to write script files to do all the stuff, and I used to get pretty elaborate with it. Oh, it looks like a DC TV render playing without the device. You might be right, Pierre. I did animate this roar. You're curious what Sid was on the meeting disk. Oh yeah, well I'll bring it to the meeting inverse phase. I'm curious what that was too. I'll bring it. I don't think the X-Wing Fighter could have been DC TV. Could I have rendered it in Imagine to DC TV? It's possible. I don't remember, man. This is so long ago. January 2nd. What did I say? 1991. I wrote on the disk. Well, we can fix that, Pierre. Because I have DC TV. Yikes. Okay, so maybe Superplay isn't good for... Superplay does not work. I should have used View. I don't know what happened there. We'll do View. I'm just curious to see if this will fix the problem. Workbench system. God, we're so spoiled with these compact flash hard drives. So it's View. View. .anim. I wonder what Superplay was. Oh, View. I remember View. Oh, God. View is awesome. You can change the frames per second. It's an Anim optcode 5. 640 by 100. Yeah, you're right. I think you're totally onto it, Pierre. I think you're right. I think that is a DC TV image. I think you nailed it, Pierre. Skrillex. Superplay must be audio. I think you're right, inverse phase. Chickenpox, you're right. That's like that's totally Skrillex. That's great. Oh man. It's weird. I don't know why I put it on this disc though, because there's only 2 animations on this disc with no sound. There we go. So I get maybe not, Pierre, because see it's playing well now. There's still a little bit of weirdness happening. It'll be interesting to try it on DC TV, but I think if this was really a DC TV image, it would be totally bizarre and you almost like indistinguishable, indecipherable. I mean. Yeah. Johnny Reb 76 is color shifting because it's not double buffering. Also, bit planes are not interleaved. Ah, yeah. I don't think it's a DC TV image. I guess yeah. I guess when Imagine rendered it, it didn't use the same palette. Is that possible? It used a different palette for each frame. View. Atom. This is also. This is also an Imagine render that I did. You like that one, Pierre? Thanks, dude. I put a lot of work into that X-Wing. I can't even tell you how long it took me. I'm psyched that I found it, and I have my objects files too. There's other floppies here with object files in it, so I can't wait to fire up Imagine again. Yep, there it is. So what I did was I made this Atom animation, and it was playing in the background, and I shot the music video on a blue screen, and myself and my friends were like singing in front of this Atom about the history of the Atom and all the scientists that founded it. And this was our backdrop, one of our backdrops. Very colorful atom. Coolio. Cool. Awesome, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here because I am getting tired. It's been a pretty long stream, and I have to go spend some time with the missus. But I just want to, thank everyone for hanging out today. It's been an awesome stream. I had so much fun playing Patrick's new game. Well, actually, Patrick's old game that no one's played in years, and JoJo's artwork and his new game's amazing. Iraq's new game is really fun. We did a lot of great stuff today, guys, and it was just awesome hanging out with you as always. Thanks to everyone for stopping by and hanging out. It's been an absolute pleasure, and thanks to all the new viewers and new followers today. You guys, welcome to the community. Like I said, this is Amiga community, and we're all about like positivity and sharing ideas and helping each other out and sharing our work with each other, because most of us are artists as well. So if you have anything, or if you have a YouTube channel or you stream on Twitch too, definitely throw it in the chat, and we'll definitely follow you guys and check out your work. So that's about it for today. Retro Red Rum, thank you, sir. That's not a bad anim, right? You thought the Amiga was my missus? The Amiga is my mistress. Oh, man. Awesome, Inverse. I'm glad you had fun. I'll see you next week at the WOG meeting. Roar, you want to see that music video next time? All right. Well, the music video is really embarrassing because I sing about all these scientists, and it's pretty embarrassing. But I'll tell you what, I'll play it next time, all right? Next stream, I promise, we'll watch the music video, because that is something that I know I captured it recently. It's on VHS, and I captured it, so I have it somewhere on my video drive. So we'll definitely watch the music video next time. Maybe you'll unfollow me at that point, Roar. Awesome Chicken Pox, thanks so much for stopping by. It was nice to meet you. Ugh, drink some wine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink some wine tonight. Don't worry. Johnny, try multi-view on those atoms. Multi-view, I remember multi-view. Wow. Okay, that's a really good suggestion. Thank you, Johnny. Oh, Wilson, what's up, dude? You did, Wilson. I'm just signing off. It's awesome to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Speaking of like community building and the youth of America, the future is bright because we have streamers like Wilson. Wilson is an awesome streamer. He streams like around 10 o'clock every night. And he plays modern games, lots of mostly PS4 games, and he's a great streamer. He just got affiliation with Twitch, so congratulations, Wilson. That's awesome. You work so hard at your streams. You stream every night, and I give you so much respect for that, because streaming is very difficult. Even doing it like once a week for a couple hours is really difficult for me. So the fact that you do it every day is incredible, and you do it so well. So awesome, Wilson. Thanks for stopping by. I'll try and stop by your stream tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow night. All right, cool. Pierre, awesome dude. I'm glad you had fun, my man. I'll see you next week. Johnny Reb, nice meeting you. Eagle, thanks for being here as always. I really appreciate all the support from you guys. And Eagle, thanks for all the retweets and everything. That really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that very much. And I enjoy your company. Awesome, guys. Roar, I'll see you next week. ViewTech for Atoms, Runner77, ViewTech. All right, you know what? I'm very happy that Twitch records the chat. I'll try out some of these apps. I know some of them might be newer apps too, right? No problem, Wilson. All right, guys. George, I'll see you guys on Twitter. I'll see you guys on Twitch. Check out the interview we did with Glenn Keller, designer of the Paul chip, on my YouTube channel. My buddy Anthony and I have a YouTube channel called The Guru Meditation, and we do all kinds of shenanigans, all kinds of Amiga shenanigans on it. It's all Amiga. And our recent video is an interview with Glenn Keller, designer of the Paul chip, and it got some good feedback. And Glenn is a super amazingly smart and nice guy. So go to youtube.com/thegurumeditation. All my social media stuff is down there at the bottom of the page. Awesome, guys. Thanks for everything, and I will catch you next time. I plan on streaming next Tuesday, hopefully, fingers crossed. I have to edit an interview we did with Trevor Dickinson in the meantime, but I'm going to try and stream Tuesday. No promises, but I'm going to try. So look out for Tuesday. Hope, fingers crossed. Maybe we'll watch that Adam music video I did back in 10th grade. All right, guys. Have a great night, everyone. Peace out.
your meditation.
Hello, fellow Amiga users. I'm Bill.
I'm Anthony.
And we are the Guru Meditation. Thanks so much for checking out our YouTube channel about the Commodore Amiga computer and the community that surrounds it. We make how-to videos, we do live streams, and we get out into the world and do show reports from Amiga shows and retro shows around the world.
We do interviews and record presentations from leaders in the Amiga community, and we do short profile documentaries about interesting Amiga users and their projects.
My Amiga vintage computer.
But most of all, we just have fun hanging out with you guys. Anthony and I met back in 1988 at the Westchester Amiga user group, a user group that still meets to this day, and this YouTube channel is an extension of that club.
Bill and I both have massive collections of Amiga hardware, software, and rare peripherals that we dig out and demo for you. Like, literally dig out.
I've seen you digging in Das bunker, and I feared for your safety.
Well, it's no more dangerous than the barn.
Whoa, oh, timber! Thanks so much for checking out our channel, guys. Hang out, have a great time, and Amiga forever.
We will see you on episodes of the Guru Meditation.
If you dig our videos, smash that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when we post a new video or go live, click the bell notification button.